Good morning, friends. Have you ever woken up and realized your body isn't greeting the day quite like it used to? You sit up in bed, take a deep breath, and wonder where all that pep went. I've felt it too. The mornings that once began with a stretch and a smile now start with a reminder that we're not quite 20 anymore. But here's the good news. Just because our bodies change doesn't mean our mornings have to lose their sparkle. In fact, with a few simple rituals, you can bring back that sense of ease and joy, greeting each sunrise with a renewed sense of vitality and purpose. As we glide past 60, our daily routines become more important than ever. The choices we make before we even touch our slippers, how we move, what we drink, how we set our minds, can ripple through the rest of our day, shaping our mood, our energy, and even our long-term health. Think of these rituals as tiny investments in your own well-being. Each one may only take a few minutes, but together they add up to hours of improved comfort, better circulation, sharper focus, and a heart that feels more at home in its own skin. Today, we'll explore 5 simple morning rituals designed specifically for those of us over 60. Rituals that aren't complicated or time-consuming, but rather inviting and gentle, perfect for easing into a brand new day. You won't need fancy equipment or strict schedules, just a willingness to try something different, paired with a spirit of kindness toward yourself. By the end of this video, you'll have a personal blueprint for awakening your body, hydrating your cells, and setting a positive tone that lasts from sunrise to sundown. Ready to reclaim your mornings? Then let's begin. It all starts with movement. Nothing extreme, just a few minutes of gentle stretching and light exercise to coax your muscles and joints out of their wintry slump. Imagine sitting on the edge of your bed, one foot grounded on the floor, the other drawn up close to your chest. You wrap your arms around that knee, give it a loving hug, and feel the slight tension release from your lower back. Then, standing tall, you lift your arms overhead, reaching up toward the ceiling as if you're gathering every drop of fresh morning air. You'll notice your chest opening, shoulders easing down, and a welcome tingle spreading from your fingertips to your toes. These simple movements, knees to chest, standing side stretches, neck circles, don't demand more than 5 to 10 minutes, but they set the stage for a body that feels connected and alive. If balance feels tricky, lean on a sturdy chair. If something feels tight, ease off and breathe into the stretch. Over time, you'll find the stiffness melting away and your range of motion expanding, making everything from tying shoelaces to gardening feel more comfortable. Once your body has gently awakened, it's time to greet your cells with hydration. After all, we lose water while we sleep, and a good portion of our daily energy hinges on how well we hydrate. But plain water can feel cold or unexciting first thing in the morning, so let's give it a warm and flavorful twist. Picture this, a mug of warm water infused with a squeeze of fresh lemon, perhaps a slice of ginger if your stomach feels delicate. As you lift that mug to your lips, you're not just drinking, you're inviting a wave of gentle heat that soothes your digestive system, antioxidants that support your immune system, and a burst of citrus aroma that brightens your senses. If lemon feels too tangy, Swap in a chamomile or peppermint tea bag, each with its own calming properties, to create a ritual that tastes like care in a cup. Take your time sipping, noticing how the warmth fills your core, how the flavors dance on your tongue, and how a simple act of mindful hydration can feel like a loving gesture toward yourself. Before you move on to breakfast or check your phone, you've already nourished your body, mind, and spirit. By now, you may notice a subtle shift. Your muscles feel a bit more pliable, your mind a touch more alert, and your heart a bit lighter. These first two rituals, movement and hydration, are the foundation for whatever comes next. Whether it's enjoying a leisurely breakfast, tending to your garden, or simply sitting in the sunshine with a cup of tea, they remind you that self-care doesn't have to be grand or complicated. It can be as simple as breathing deeply, stretching gently, and sharing a warm drink with yourself. Now that we've covered our first two morning rituals, awakening the body with gentle movement and replenishing it with mindful hydration, let's move on to the next practice that will help you carry this newfound energy and calm into the rest of your day. Imagine rising from your chair after that warm mug of lemon water, the soft morning light filtering through your curtains, and in that moment, you realize your mind feels a bit clearer, your shoulders a bit lighter. That's the perfect opening for our third ritual, a few moments of mindful breathing to center your thoughts and welcome each new day with calm and clarity. You don't need a cushion or a trainer, just your own breath. Find a comfortable spot, whether it's perched on your favorite armchair or seated cross-legged on the floor. Close your eyes gently and place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose, feeling your abdomen rise like a gentle wave. Then exhale fully through your mouth, releasing any tension you might be holding on to. Aim for 5 or 6 of these breaths, each one deeper than the last. As you do, picture inhaling peace and exhaling any lingering worries. This simple practice, no more than 2 or 3 minutes, can recalibrate your nervous system, shifting you from rush mode to a state of relaxed readiness. After those breaths, your body begins to hum with a sense of presence. You might notice that the errands of yesterday seem farther away, and the day ahead feels filled with possibility. This is also the perfect time to invite a small gratitude ritual. Silently name 3 things you appreciate in this moment. Maybe it's the softness of your blanket, the chirp of a sparrow outside, or the warmth of a family photo on your mantel. As you acknowledge each one, let the feeling of gratitude wash over you. It's like adding a drop of golden sunlight to your morning, uplifting your spirit and refreshing your outlook. Jotting these down in a simple notebook can help anchor the habit. Seeing your own handwriting beside each line makes the practice feel all the more real. And if some mornings feel challenging, remember that gratitude isn't about perfection. It's about noticing one bright spot, however small, and letting it guide you into the rest of your day. With your mind now soothed and your heart softly buoyant, it's time to feed your body something nourishing. That brings us to our 4th ritual, a breakfast that balances protein, fiber, and healthy fats to sustain your energy and support muscle health. Think of your plate as a canvas, A few scrambled eggs or a scoop of Greek yogurt for protein, a handful of berries or sliced apple for fiber, and perhaps a sprinkle of walnuts or flaxseed for those vital omega-3s. You might whisk together oats and milk the night before, then in the morning stir in chia seeds and fresh fruit, creating a creamy, satisfying bowl that you can enjoy at leisure. Or maybe you prefer a slice of whole grain toast stacked with avocado, a drizzle of olive oil, and a scatter of cherry tomatoes. Bright colors that awaken your appetite and your senses. As you prepare this meal, notice how the kitchen routines you've known for years become a form of gentle movement and mindfulness all their own. Reaching for the cutting board, chopping soft banana slices, stirring yogurt with a spoon, you're blending nourishment with intention. When you finally sit down to eat, pause before the first bite. Smell the aroma, feel the textures on your tongue, and chew slowly, savoring each morsel. In doing so, you're not only aiding digestion, but also teaching your body to appreciate what it receives. This mindful approach to breakfast can help prevent overeating later in the day, keep your blood sugar stable, and leave you feeling both satisfied and light on your feet. Perhaps you'll recall a time decades ago when breakfast felt rushed or skipped altogether. Today, reclaiming this moment for yourself can feel like a small revolution against the hurried pace so many of us once accepted as normal. Over time, as these habits settle into your routine, you'll find that your energy levels even out, making afternoon slumps less frequent and evening rest more peaceful. And because protein supports muscle repair and fiber aids digestion, you'll be building a foundation for long-term vitality and strength. Two gifts that become increasingly precious as the years go by. Now that we've embraced peaceful breathing and a nourishing morning meal, two practices that anchor your mind and body in balance, you're ready for a final touch that will complete your ritual and carry you confidently into whatever joys the rest of the day holds. And now, with your body pleasantly warmed, your cells refreshed, and your mind calm and nourished, it's time for our final ritual, a gentle invitation to step outside and welcome the morning sun. This simple act of soaking up natural light and moving in fresh air weaves together everything we've practiced so far into one uplifting moment. Imagine opening your door, perhaps just the screen, so that a breeze drifts in, carrying the scent of dew-kissed grass or flowering shrubs. You take a slow, deliberate step onto the porch or into the garden, feeling the coolness of the earth through your shoes or bare feet. Lift your face toward the sky for a moment, eyes soft, and let the warmth of the sun kiss your skin. Even on cooler days, that gentle glow awakens your senses, helping regulate your internal clock and prompting your body to release mood-boosting hormones like serotonin. As you begin to stroll 10, 15, even 20 minutes if you can, you'll notice how simple movement feels different when it's guided by sunshine. Your muscles engage just enough to boost circulation. Your lungs draw in deeper breaths of oxygen-rich air, and your mind takes in the colors and sounds of the world waking up. If you have a nearby park or a quiet sidewalk, you might pause to watch a robin flit between branches or listen to distant church bells, letting curiosity lead your pace rather than a stopwatch. As you return indoors, you carry with you a sense of expansiveness, the feeling that you've not only stepped into your day, but into a world that's ready to embrace you. You'll find that tasks feel lighter, conversations flow more easily, and even quiet moments, reading the morning paper, sipping the last of your tea, are tinged with renewed appreciation. By weaving together these 5 rituals, gentle movement, mindful hydration, calming breathwork and gratitude, nourishing breakfast, and a sunlit walk, you've created a morning that supports both body and spirit. Each practice takes only a few minutes, yet collectively they build momentum that ripples through your entire day, boosting energy, improving mood, and fostering resilience. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I'd love to hear which ritual resonates most with you. Share your experiences or any small victories in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more simple, life-enhancing tips. Remember, the best journeys often begin with the gentlest steps. Here's to living your best life, one bright, beautiful morning at a time.